Hi, my name is Erica Schmidt, and I am a freshman at UWS. This speech is for my communications class, and it is a speech about a peak experience in my life. So, just like anyone else's parents who have gotten divorced, it has huge impacts on a person's life. I had never seen my parents' divorce coming. It was very random, I feel like. Well, at least they kept it a secret to me and my older brother. I was 10 when it happened, and it was just like really hard to believe because my parents were the first one to get married, first one to have kids. So I think everyone just assumed it was going to work out, and it didn't. So my dad owns several farms in my hometown, which he is always working at and still is always working at. So my mom did not have to have a job when I was growing up because my parents were making so much money. I was very spoiled as a kid, I will say that. But then after being together for 16 years, my parents got divorced. My dad kept the house that we grew up in because it was on one of the farms and his parents lived right down the street, so it just made sense. And then my mom ended up buying a little house in town, which, you know, was fine. 3 bedrooms, a lot smaller than our other house. But I met some girls that like lived on my street, so it was fun to actually have like neighbors that were my age. And my mom had to get a job, obviously, and she is still working at that job today. The first few years of my parents' divorce was really rough because I was constantly switching from house to house. I never felt like I had like a bedroom to like call my own because, you know, it was just like I had 2 bedrooms, two bedrooms, you know, and everyone's always like, oh, you know, divorce is so cool. You get 2 Christmases, 2 birthdays, you know, but like, I mean, yeah, that part's cool, I guess, but it still just sucks, the overall part of it. Both of the households that I lived in, my dad and my mom's, were completely different. My dad didn't really know how to cook, so we were constantly going to my grandparents' house to eat, or we would go get fast food. Like if my dad usually got us on Fridays, so when he'd pick us up from school, like we would eat and go to like Walmart and stuff and just have like simple dinners. But then my mom's house, you know, she was always making us really good meals, helping us with our schoolwork, you know, just like pretty much home from, well, I mean, we'd get home from school and we'd get home from school at like 3 and she wouldn't be home till like 5. So me and my brother just kind of had to like watch ourselves and stuff. So I definitely had to grow up fast. My brother, who is 2 years older than me, always told me that my parents were going to get back together. And he would tell them that too. They're like, you guys will get back together. And they were just like, no. So that was always kind of funny because he really thought they would. And currently my brother is 21 and he plans to take over my dad's farms. So that's cool. When I was in 7th grade, my mom got remarried, which we moved out of our little house, and now we live in a super nice house. Currently redoing my room. That's why it looks like this. And my mom had 2 kids after me and my older brother, so they're currently 5 and 4 right now. They are great. My dad did not get remarried, but he does have a girlfriend and she's super nice. My life has changed a lot, and I still to this day, and probably will for the rest of my life, always wonder what my life would be like if my parents did not get a divorce. Like, would my mom still not have a job? Would my parents have more kids? You know, I always like wonder that. Like, that would be so cool to wonder, you know? And would I be a different person than I am today? Which I probably would be a different person. And I also wonder, would I be taking a different career path? Or would I be going to a different college? You know, all those things I wonder. I've always thought to myself, you know, what it would be, but I will never really know the answer. So yeah, I am very content with the way my life turned out. I would still love to see what it would have been, but I guess I will never know that. And they're both happy, my parents, so that's all that matters. And I've obviously gotten over it. You know, it still sucks. I still think about it all the time, but yeah. Well, thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed.